Next, interesting article from Moz. Moz is a AI SEO and traditional SEO tool. It's a good product, and so this is an interesting article that essentially talks about the complete AI research workflow from prompt discovery to content creation. So I thought this was great, and it was really a nice, for those of you that maybe are a little bit newer to utilizing AI to help come up with topics and research for content, not write the content, but research the content. I thought this was great because what it does is it shows using, obviously this shows using the Moz tool of how to do a lot of, the prompt tracking and a lot of the research. But I think a lot of the functionality could be applicable without the Moz tool. But I just thought it was interesting. I just thought it was interesting to, how it kind of laid it out in a very simplistic fashion. But it's a good read. It's a good read. And for those of you, and again, this is not a paid advertising from Moz. We, as John mentioned, we use a lot of tools. We test a lot of products. I've personally used Moz for at least 15 years. So, it's a good tool.
Yep.
But yeah, it's definitely worth checking this one out. So I don't know too much to add on that one, but Catherine, John, anything to add?
I have stuff. I do have things to add. It just really made me feel thankful for where we're at now, because when I started using AI, there was really not much out there to teach me how to use it. I just jumped in and started. I started prompting. I made mistakes. I figured out how to deal with the drift on my own. I realized that sometimes when AI hallucinates, as I talked about earlier in the podcast, it might have been my fault somehow because of the way I prompted. It was just a really good article for showing step by step how to get it to do something and to be intentional in that use of it. Because most of how I learned is just by feeling it out because it was so early. And we're starting to get into a good place now where we're starting to learn, here's A to Z what you should be doing. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on.
Absolutely. All right, moving on.